It's obvious you didn't get me very well. Let me rephrase it. I've married a second wife.
Hey, hey, it's obvious Yul Edochie never informed me that he was going to take a second wife until he did it. So, Yul Edochie thought that making this movie My Second Wife of a Thing, as he titled the movie Second Wife, he felt he was going to expose our Queen May. He felt he was going to expose our Queen May in such a way that people will see her as the bad one in the whole play, in the whole movie, in the whole scenario. I don't know how many of us have been able to watch the trailer or the movie. You can see that Yul Edochie and Judy Austin, they took their time to tarnish Queen May's image in that movie because it's assumed that the first wife is Queen May in that movie. That is how they wanted it to be. They wanted the public to see that Queen May is a harsh woman that doesn't allow the husband to go out with the friends, that doesn't allow the husband to mingle with any woman, that he's supposed to be at home with her every time. I refuse to permit and accept that this is how Queen May is. I refuse it, Judy Austin and Yul Edochie. In as much as you've tried to tarnish Queen May's image in this movie, try to make us feel that Queen May has been the one that maybe she has been the one that made everything to be bad for you to go and get Judy Austin as a second wife. I personally refuse to accept it. I watched that movie because I am a blogger and I know that most of my audience will like us to talk about the movie. That was why I watched it. If not, I wouldn't have watched that movie. In that movie, for those of you that have not watched it, which is this one, the trailer and everything, they try to portray a negative image about Queen May, which I personally, I refuse. Queen May is not like that. First of all, how on earth does Yul Edochie wants us to believe that Queen May is like that Queen May has been following him up and down, that he doesn't allow him to talk or to chat with any woman. In as much we know that Queen May is a full-time housewife and she has a side business, but she only mostly stays with the kids at home, take care of them, make sure that everything is well at home. When will she have that time to be following the husband to Asaba today, to Enugu tomorrow, to Onitsha? No, she doesn't have that time, and it is not in her following the husband, wanting to know what the husband is doing, anywhere he is, the location he is. That is the image Judy Austin and Yul made sure they portrayed out there in this movie about Queen May. Because if you notice this movie, they put it as the second wife, and Judy Austin took the role of the first wife in this movie, and you see how harsh she is, how she speaks loud, how she follows the husband everywhere. For those of us that have been able to watch it, she follows the husband to everywhere. She makes sure that the husband is only with her. She wants to monitor the husband's phone. She's asking the husband not to go to this place. No, Judy Austin. No, Yul Edochie. No. Queen May is not like that. No. Don't come here now try to make the whole public feel, think or just imagine that Queen May has once been like that, the monitoring woman, monitoring wife. No. Even we could remember when this whole thing blew out, the only word Queen May uttered was, "May God judge you all." In as much as we know Queen May is a very gentle woman, had it been she was like Judy Austin, we would have been hearing her everywhere. She would have been every day on her different platforms trying to talk about this whole thing, but never for once did we hear anything about her again. After she must have uttered the "May God judge you all," she just stayed on her lane. She just focused on her brand. She did everything she could to make sure that her kids lacked nothing. So if Yul and Judy Austin are trying to portray a negative image in this film about Queen May, I'm sorry. We, the fans of Queen May, we are not ready to take it. Sorry. No, I feel someone must come out and say this. We are not ready to take this film. You are saying that Queen May has been following you, that her Queen... In this film, I'm talking what he just put, the movie, The Other Wife, this recent movie, the trailer, everything, where he portray Queen May as a woman that has been following him up and down. They didn't allow him to do anything. Even if he wants to talk to a woman, Queen May will be there to ask him, who is this woman you're talking to? Searching his phone, wanting to know what he's doing. At all times of the night, Queen May is on him, asking him questions about women. No. You'll no, please. Please, this is not Queen May. If you are trying to portray this image, you feel that if you should bring this kind of image about Queen May, people will believe you and say, so this, no. We, the fans of Queen May, we strongly believe in her. We know that she never for once failed or maybe try to go after you, ask you what you are doing. You even exposed yourself in this movie. You exposed yourself when you told her after you must have married Judy Austin. For those that have watched the movie, he married Judy Austin first, then he now told Queen May that he has married a second wife. He exposed himself. So how do you expect her to forgive you? How do you expect her to say, yes, you did well? You went and married Judy Austin. You did everything possible to make her yours. After much more, you now sat her down and say, I have married a second. No, I'm not even telling you. I'm letting you know that I just married a second wife. You exposed yourself if you don't know. You and Judy Austin, Yul Edochie, it no go better for you guys. My queens and kings in the building, let me know down in the comment section what you think about this movie. If you feel that what Yul Edochie tried to portray outside, the information, the message he was trying to bring out about Queen May being the first wife. See how Judy Austin was all harsh, all harassing and everything. Do you think that is a good message? For me, he did not do it well. That is not Queen May. I refuse to accept that that's Queen May's character. It is not our Queen May, Yul Edochie. I beg, you will not come and tarnish our Queen May's image. No, it will not happen. No, it won't. I will not accept it. I refuse to accept it. I am a huge fan of Queen May, and I know the kind of personality she is and she has. Thank you so much, all of you that are watching my content. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about this movie of a thing.